And so I use my mirror to help me see in the back. And I left off sewing right here, so I'm going to start here, and I put that in, and then as I pull it through, I just loop it in the middle of the thread. That keeps it more secure, I feel. So I separate the thread at the knot, and then I pull it through there, and then I just continue to sew it down. And I don't sew it tight. I sew it just so it can hold. So when I'm, maneuvering the crochet hair, it doesn't pull on my hair too much. So I'm hoping this little thread will make it all the way around, because as it goes up, it gets narrower and narrower. I have such a pointed head. It gets more narrow. I mean, it does on everybody, I'm sure, but mine exceedingly narrow at the top. So I'm just going to continue sewing it down all the way around. And I don't monitor my spacing. Sometimes they're close, sometimes they're far. I just want it to stay down. So I'll come back after I finish braiding it down. I meant after I finish sewing it down, sorry. Well, now that I have it this way, I'm thinking maybe you would want to see it that way. So I pull it, you can see it from the top. And I have my phone jimmy rigged, hanging on a hanger, and it's up on my vanity mirror. So if this looks crazy, hold on. I don't want to get myself twisted because I'm backwards. Hold on. There we go. I used to get my nails done all the time, but it's hard to do this when I have nails on. So if I do have nails, I make sure I do my hair in between taking them out. But I've been wearing them just natural, taking some collagen, and they're doing okay. Oh, you probably can't see that. But anyway, oh, my hands are ashy. Just ignore that. Anyway, I'll be back when I finish sewing my hair down. Here we go. It's a better view of being able to sew it down. I'm at a point now I could just do it with one hand. I'm holding the camera, my mirror in front of me, so I can see back there. And then now I can just, this is a whole Jimmy rig situation, but it's working for me for now. Sew it down gently. Just follow my braid pattern. And all right, enough of that. I'll be back. All right, so it's all sewn down, and now I knotted it, and that's it. So let me see. I hope I'm still in frame. So it's sewn down, and so this is how I wear my hair. I use that I showed you, that moisturizer, and I just wet it, and then I just do finger coils. And when I put in the hair that I'm going to put in, which I'll show you in a few minutes, it matches beautifully. I'll show you. So for the summer, I had been wearing the Cuckoo. It's COOKOO 8-inch 30 strands pre-looped Yankee twist crochet, and it's like this color. It's, I think it's 1B. I think it's color 1B. It's like a copper, auburn, and black kind of color. And then that's what I've been wearing for the summer. I get so many compliments on that. I hope this is crinkling paper. It's not too loud. But for the fall, I decided to go with the burgundy, which is this color. It's the same hair, but in burgundy color. And so you get 8 of these packs in the bag. The bag comes like this, and you get 8 packs stuffed in there. And I'll tell you, I always get 2 because I usually use 2 bags. I mean, 10 of these singular bags because, again, my hair is sparse, so I like to fill it in. So even when I do the crochet around, because the parts are so wide, I take some and attach 2 together loosely so that there's not a whole lot of spaces if the wind blows or something. So that was, and this is, ooh, this is burgundy. I don't know what color, what number color it is, but because it doesn't say on here, but it's burgundy. And so I did the bronze, auburn, copper, whatever for the summer, and I do burgundy for the fall. So for the winter, it's going to be my first time trying it. I'm going with silver. Oh, it's ombre. It's the word I was trying to think of. Those are ombre. It's copper and black ombre, burgundy and black ombre. I'm going with silver and black ombre for the holiday, winter holiday season. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm praying that it's going to look nice because I have events to go to starting tomorrow. So I hope this comes out well. If not, I'm going to find a hat and put it on until I can get through the week, until next weekend or whatever. I'll do something. So as I sort these pieces out, I'll come back and show you. So for my setup, I'm at my vanity. This is my vanity at home. So I put a towel down and then I take my packs. These are all the packs. You get 8 packs, as I said, and they have 30 strands apiece. Now I only bought one set of these, so I might have to see if I have some black to be able to fill it in, because I usually use 10 packs and I only have 8 of this color, so pray for me for this. But okay, so I'm going to open this. Let me open it, hold on. So the pack's open from the bottom, and you just pull it out, and they are like this. Again, they're pre-looped. They're like this. It comes like this, and it has a little the gold band holding them together. I know this whole thing is wackadoodle, but it's my first hair video trying to do this. So cut that off, pull it out, and then so this would be one pre-loop strand. This is what one strand looks like. So there's the loop at the top. There's the loop, and see it ombres from black into silver. So I'm going to, I open 2 or 3 packs at a time just for sizing, because I like to put, sometimes there you get fatter ones or smaller ones, skinnier ones, whatever. These kind of all look uniform, but in the other colors there would be some thicker ones, some thinner ones. I would use the thinner ones to, as I mentioned, when I have to tie 2 corn braids together, just so it's not such a big gap. I would use the real thin ones and I'll tie it loosely. But for the thicker ones, I use in the front here. In the front here, all from here to here, I use the thicker ones, and then I'll show as I get started. So this is the crochet needle I use. I've been using this since I had my first set of sister locks in 2000, I think. I've had this one. I bought a second one just to have as a backup, and then you get those every time you buy this set of hair, they send you these little cheap ones. So I have a bunch of these. So I usually give these away when I take clothes to the Goodwill or something. But for this, so what I first do, I get a hold of the loop at the top, and sometimes it could be a little, okay, so that's the loop that's at the top. So I twist it around so it's a little tighter, and then I go in, I put the latch hook back, I put it down, I hook the loop on there, close it, pull it through, and then I go 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I would do 4, but this hair seems to be much curlier than some of the other ones, so I only needed to do 3 times. So I will do that all the way around. But one thing I forgot to do, I'm going to put some castor oil in my hair before I get started. Sometimes I do it now, sometimes, you know what, I might do it after, because castor oil is so thick, I don't want it to make this hair all gunky. So I might do, I'm not sure if I want to do it. Usually, I would put in my Blue Magic. Once I do my corn braids, I would either put the Blue Magic. This is the regular blue one, the conditioner hair dress, or I also had the Blue Magic Super Sure Grow. My hair is growing. It's just not getting any thicker. But my hair, like I said, it's about right here. The front comes down to here, but it's so thin, it's ridiculous. But anyway, let me decide if I'm going to do some oil now or later, and then I'll be back. So I decided to try it now. I hope it doesn't mess up. So I have the castor oil. I have a dropper that I had from something else. And so I'm just going to put the castor oil in here lightly. Just like, I don't want to make it, because this castor oil is really thick. So I'm just going to do a little light bit of it. Some dropped on my sink area. I'm not wasting it. So if I put it on really well and don't gunk it, it should be okay.